What if you're winning a game that you never wanted to play? What if every goal you're chasing was chosen by someone else and you just forgot to ask if it was actually yours? Welcome to Daily Power Boost, Ignite Your Potential, the podcast where your transformation begins. I'm Shawn Michael, and each day I'll bring you quick, impactful insights and action steps to fuel your personal and professional growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone ready to break limits and ignite greatness, this is your daily power boost to crush obstacles, stay focused, and awaken the extraordinary potential within you. Because remember, greatness begins within. Let's go. Welcome back to Daily Power Boost. Yesterday, we talked about building a business that doesn't break, structuring your work so it doesn't require burnout to succeed. Today, let's ask a harder question. Because once you realize your business model might need to change, once you see that the way that you've been measuring success might be broken, the real question emerges. What does success actually mean to you? Not what the market says, not what your industry celebrates, not what your family expected or your competitors are doing. You. A few years ago, I was chasing a goal I thought mattered. 7 figures, that was the number, the milestone, the thing that would prove that I'd made it. And I was building toward it, strategizing, sacrificing, pushing. And one morning, I was sitting with my journal and I asked myself a question I had previously been avoiding. Why do I want this? And the first answer that came up was honest and a bit uncomfortable. Because others have it. Because it sounds impressive. Because I think it'll finally make me feel like I've arrived. But when I dug deeper, when I asked, what do I actually want my life to feel like? 7 figures wasn't necessarily on that list. Presence was, freedom was, impact that wouldn't cost me my family was. And I realized I'd been chasing someone else's definition of success and calling it ambition. Here's what happens when you chase success you didn't define. You hit the goal, and you feel nothing. You get a title, the revenue, the recognition, and instead of satisfaction, just feel empty. Because you weren't building toward your vision, you were building toward their approval. And approval is a rigged game. No matter how much you achieve, it'll never be enough. Because the finish line keeps moving. The moment you hit one milestone, culture hands you a next one. And you keep running, exhausted, accomplished, completely disconnected from what you actually wanted in the first place. So here's a shift many leaders resist. Success is not a one-size-fits-all. What works for someone else's life's values, season, might be completely wrong for yours. That's not failure. That's clarity. Because the most dangerous thing you can do as a leader isn't to aim too low. It's to aim at the wrong target and actually hit it. So let's reframe what success actually is. Success isn't about the size of your business, your income, your audience, or your influence. Success is alignment. It's waking up and knowing the life I'm building matches the life I actually want. The goals I'm chasing are mine, not borrowed from someone else's highlight reel. The way I'm spending my time reflects what I say matters most. That's success. Not a number in your bank account, not applause, not external validation. That internal knowing that you're building something true, not just something that looks good from the outside. And that truth, that's what we're protecting tomorrow. The legacy question. What are you building that will outlast you? Because once you define success on your terms, your next question, does this matter beyond me? That's where leadership becomes legacy. But first, let me go ahead and land today. with your success on your terms practice. Pull out a piece of paper, write down the goals you're currently chasing. Now I want you to ask yourself, did I choose this or did I inherit it? Am I building toward this because I want it or because someone else expects it? If I hit this goal and nobody knows, would I still want it? Circle the ones that are actually yours. Cross out the ones that you're chasing for approval, because you can't build a life that fits you if you're still chasing someone else's blueprint. The most exhausting version of success is the one that you never even chose. You can work yourself to the bone chasing it. You can sacrifice everything to achieve it. And when you finally get there, you'll realize it was never what you wanted. So before you build higher, build truer. Before you chase faster, chase clearer. Before you scale bigger, ask that question, is this even mine? Because the leaders who last aren't the ones who achieve the most, they're the ones who build something that actually belongs to them. This was Success on Your Terms, redefining what winning actually means. Tomorrow, the legacy question. What are you building that will outlast you? Because once you know what success means to you, the next question, does it even matter beyond you? With strength and heart, I'm Shawn Michael. Stay close. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.